The English Channel looks calm, a narrow strip of water separating England from France. But beneath its surface lies a graveyard. More ships have sunk here than anywhere else in the world. Storms rise suddenly, currents twist like knives. Wars have turned its waters red. To sailors, it is not just a passage. It is a gauntlet, the deadliest passage on Earth. The English Channel stretches just 560 kilometers, yet its influence has shaped centuries of history. It connects the Atlantic to the North Sea, acting as both gateway and barrier. Its narrowest point, the Strait of Dover, is only 34 kilometers wide, close enough to see the opposite shore on a clear day. To merchants, the channel was a vital artery. Grain, coal, silk, and spice crossed its waves. To navies, it was a fortress. Armadas clashed, fleets maneuvered, and empires rose and fell by controlling this narrow stretch of water. But what made the channel infamous was not only its strategic power, but its peril. Shifting tides race faster here than almost anywhere else. Shoals and sandbanks lie hidden beneath the waves. Storms sweep in from the Atlantic, funneled into the channel's narrow throat. Fishermen, traders, and sailors called it cursed. For centuries they prayed before crossing, because they knew one mistake, one storm, and the channel would take everything. The English Channel has earned the grim title of the world's largest shipwreck graveyard. Historians estimate that more than 10,000 ships lie beneath its waves. Each wreck is a story of ambition, greed, or survival cut short. Storms remain the channel's most merciless enemy. Winds whip down from the Atlantic, colliding with tides that shift direction every 6 hours. One moment the sea is calm. The next, waves rise in towering walls, smashing against fragile hulls. Wooden ships splinter. Steel vessels groan. Cargo spills into the water. In the Middle Ages, fleets vanished in fog and storm. In 1703, the Great Storm swept across the channel with hurricane force, destroying entire convoys and killing thousands. Fishermen found wreckage washing ashore for months. But war turned this passage into something darker. The Spanish Armada in 1588 was shattered here, scattered by English fire and Channel gales. During World War I and II, the Channel became a battlefield of steel and fire. German U-boats stalked its depths, bombers blackened the sky, mines littered the seabed, entire convoys sank in flames. The waters became a tomb for thousands of sailors from every nation. Even today, the dangers endure. The Channel is one of the busiest shipping lanes on Earth. Over 500 vessels cross it daily. Ferries, cargo ships, fishing boats, and tankers all share the same narrow corridor. Collisions are frequent. Fog blinds captains. Currents drag vessels into sandbanks. Rescue is often too late. Divers describe the seabed as an endless graveyard. Cannons from the Armada rest beside the twisted steel of warships. Cargo still lies scattered, frozen in time. It is a museum of disaster, preserved in salt and silence. For sailors, the English Channel is not just water. It is a passage lined with ghosts. Picture yourself aboard a ship caught in the channel. Fog thickens until you cannot see the bow. The sea grows restless, tides pulling hard beneath the keel. Then, without warning, the storm hits. Winds scream, waves slam the deck. The ship tilts violently, containers sliding, sailors clinging to ropes slick with seawater. You hear a crack, a collision. Another vessel looms out of the fog, too close to escape. Steel tears against steel. Water rushes in. Alarms echo. Men shout, lost in the roar of the storm. The vessel groans, tilts further, and begins to sink. Cold black water floods the corridors. The channel claims another ship, another crew, another story swallowed whole. And above, the storm rages on, indifferent. Today, the English Channel is a lifeline. It links economies, ferries millions of passengers, and anchors the identity of nations. But its dangers remain unchanged. Storms still rise, collisions still happen, and the wrecks still rest below. For historians and divers, the Channel is a library of disaster. For sailors, it is a constant test. The same waters that carried empire and war also conceal tragedy and loss. Every crossing, no matter how routine, carries risk. The Channel is not just geography. It is memory, a reminder of how thin the line is between fortune and ruin, between arrival and disappearance. The English Channel endures as a passage of power, commerce, and peril. And though technology has tamed much of the world's seas, this narrow stretch of water refuses to be forgotten. The storms still gather, the tides still turn, and the sea still remembers.